live, skaters, haters, and gamers. Welcome to another episode of Vandalizer Vlogs.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was great.
I'm Summer.
I'm Kaz.
Yeah, today we're going to be playing Valorant. I was about to say we're playing Vandals. We're playing Valorant. We're going against St. Mary's, I believe.
Mount St. Mary's in California, yes.
Mount St. Helen Mary's, California, Washington. Okay, great. I'm very, very excited to be going against them. I hear they are quite talented, so maybe we'll be learning some things today about our play styles and how we can really adapt under pressure, which could be very fun.
Diggs, our TV isn't on.
Yeah, I would love to tell you guys more. Unfortunately,
I can only see like so much. It seems like we are running Reyna, Chamber, KO, Viper, Sova. It's a pretty standard comp that you see on Breeze, and it's a pretty versatile comp, which is going to be good since we are not only starting on the defending side, but obviously are going to want that advantage later on in the game. The enemy team is running Omen, KO, Reyna, Jet, and Chamber. You can see some similarities between our comp and theirs. Chamber is a really good agent for Breeze. There are a lot of long-distance spots that they can fight from that makes not only using their abilities like the Headhunter really useful, but using their stupid ult that much more well.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised if later on in the game I saw Chamber using op or something like that.
God, they're always on it. They're just like the Jets, man.
Just like the Jets.
Just like the Jets on the damn ops, and they'll mess some stuff up. The fact that we've got Chambers on both sides, I think will be really interesting seeing them in both defensive and attacker positions on the map.
Now, it seems like so far we have somewhat of a split with two of our players on A site, two on B, and three, just one more that was holding mid. But as we've hit some engagement on A site, we're going to see our team begin to rotate towards A. But the enemies here are rotating through their spawn towards B. Not sure if our players know that yet, as there seems to be some confrontation in mid there. Enemy Reyna taking out Sova, and just a quick shot. But we take that trade very quickly with Viper taking out Chamber. There's another back and forth with Omen taking out Viper. Lots of back and forth, obviously, so far. Kiwi gets picked off, just a little exposed, reloading in the wrong time. And Reyna takes that fourth kill for their team and gives Mount St. Mary's the pistol round.
Yeah, no, that was a good run. So, yeah, we will be at a disadvantage here. I'm hoping we can see if we can come back from that. More on
obviously.
the third round. Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, the Vandals have definitely, over the past few games that I've seen them playing, they've been doing better with playing in different smaller groups, separated, because they're having some struggles in the past with them dividing out and getting taken down in small groups. But I was hoping they would be a little better today, and obviously this is the first round.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Obviously just, the setup that they had at the beginning was just, it was unlucky for what they were trying to go for.
Exactly, yes. Can't hold that against them.
Yeah, the sudden rotate, it wasn't what they were expecting. It wasn't what anyone was expecting. And it seems like it's the same situation here with two of our players already being taken out because, they're going for their eco buy this round, hoping to get a win so they can play for their bonus here. By they, I mean St. Mary's, yes.
I'm curious, what is their mascot?
I do not know.
Yeah,
can we get an answer on that in a few minutes?
Ooh, Abandoned Scorpion is down by Chompy.
Apologize for losing my distraction, but St. Mary's has taken another point for their team, bringing them into their bonus round. It doesn't seem like they're going to be playing for bonus, though, as most of their team ends up going Vandal with either Light Shield or Vandal with Full Shield and Light Utility. I wonder how this is going to play out for the Vandals here, if we're going to be able to get a bit of a thrifty win here.
Yeah, how does the bonus round go?
So the bonus round is after the second round, you won your first two rounds. Usually, you just play whatever you bought on your second round, so you have extra creds later on in the game. so it saves your econ in case you end up, you know, losing your third round. And it looks like we have some good confrontation in mid here. There was a trade from Chamber to RKO and from Kiwi to the enemy Reyna. Seeing some good stuff already here, but we have most of St. Mary's playing mid and Alligator holding Headhunter towards the door, just waiting to see if they can find some sights. That jet smoke immediately onto A, giving them the intel that they need. They're able to quickly get out of there with their teleporter there, but Omen immediately finds them and sees that opportunity to push.
Nice
We
kill
see
by
Reyna
Sentries.
quickly take out Omen for the trade. They're looking around for more enemies. They find KO by the blocks, quickly takes them out, but Chamber, who's playing over by I guess main. I think it's called Cave, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, great
But
kill
able to take
by
him out,
Blind.
but we're able to take out the last two. Finish that round off by winning our bonus round, or not our bonus round, but winning the third round.
Yeah.
And see, this is why you usually play for bonus.
Yeah. No,
St.
that's
Mary's
a
is
great
going to
takedown.
find out very soon that forcing their eco that third round is going to give them a bit of a disadvantage later on if we see some consecutive round wins from the Vandals here.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to see them coming back here. Yeah, so the Mountaineers are St. Mary's, but yeah, the Mountaineers have been, I mean, we've seen them off the bat being very, very aggressive and just clicking and figuring out how to adapt quickly to whatever agent they're coming across. But, I mean, the Vandals, like I said, they really adapt under pressure, and I think them they're kind of united in their subgroups at these different bases and really, I don't know, they're just, with what they had, I think they're doing really well.
Now, we have the Mountaineers pushing B once again for, I think, the 4th round in a row, with the Vandals playing a normal kind of split config. We see KO trying to come up to mid. That immediately fails, but Alligator is very quickly able to take a pop on Reyna,
That was a
but is
good
quickly
pop
taken
block
out
right
by
there.
the enemy chamber. We have the Mountaineers playing B site, or A site now. They have the spike down. It's in their favor. They have numbers, as Omen was quickly able to take out Reyna, who was playing by doors.
Great shot by
But Scorpion was able to take out Omen to try and balance out things in their favor. But they're still the only player left on the team, having to face against 3 other almost full health players here.
Yeah, no, so I think yeah, one of them is about half health, but they know where he is, so it's gonna be kind of. Oh my gosh!
Oh, for 3 kills, trying to look for their 4th here, they're able to quickly take out 2 out of 3 of the Mountaineers, but even with that, not only were they out of time, but Chamber was able to push them, take advantage of that, and take Scorpion down at almost the last second of the round. That
could have been a crazy triple kill.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy. We would have had to clip that.
Yes.
Even then, holding his own there, yeah, the Mountaineers were a little more cautious there.
Yes.
I think they're getting a little.
See, because they know that they can stall and play for time if there's one person left.
That's a good point. That's
Something
a good point.
that is kind of out of their favor is that Scorpion is really good at taking those kind of push moments when they have to.
Absolutely.
You know, even if they don't have a lot of time to do too much, they will still try to find some opportunities to get some extra picks out, even if they don't have enough time to defuse and win them the round.
That's a good point. He's really good with very good distance shots, especially with the Vandal.
Correct.
I've seen really good with those. So he's kind of a dangerous one to be left with because at least a couple are going to get picked off, almost guaranteed, I would say.
Now, we see the Mountaineers trying to push A, but it seems like we're a lot more prepared this round than we were the past few, as we've already taken 2 off of the Mountaineers here. Most of our team is still playing B, and it looks like, or most of our team is rotating B, and, you know, we're getting ready to kind of take this fight with the Mountaineers, still kind of sticking around halls, trying to push in, but finding a fail as their duelist is quickly taken out by Viper, who's only at 5 health and is quickly about to approach this fight. Might be quickly taken out. But is quickly able to take out Omen.
Come on!
And while enemy chamber was still able to clean up that fight, they're going to be quickly taken out by Reyna.
Let's go!
And the Vandals will take the second
Guys, I love a good kill,
so far
man.
6. Yeah.
Come on. And I want to give a quick shout out in the chat to Zara, who's been very active. Thank you, guys. Yeah, stay active in the chat. We love to see it. It makes it super fun. I'll kind of come together as a community here.
I see our CS players calling out that we have game sound. I noticed that earlier. Someone sent a clip in. I was like, oh god, we like never have game audio for some reason.
We're trying, guys. Our capture card, it kills us a little bit. She's kind of in and out of activity.
It's, you know, we work with what we have, and
hey, it'll get better.
Yeah, at some point we will have more gear that we need later on.
Absolutely.
Now we see the Mountaineers playing mid. Cheese is quickly able to take one out. Take 2.
Yeah, dude.
For the
2 kill on the
quick. And Scorpion was able to take the final 2 and finish up the round.
Okay,
in
clip
nearly
that.
30 seconds. That was a very, very quick fight.
Clean up on aisle 6, man. 3-3. We are tied up. Let's go. The Vandals are picking it up
card
here.
next week. I guess we're gonna fix the game audio issue.
Sorry,
next week.
my that's good. And also my audio probably just blew out. Sorry. YouTube be as pumped as I am, man. Come on.
Look, I get the excitement, but you
No,
are
not
definitely
you,
a lot better at bringing the energy.
Dude, I don't know. Something about it. Something about it. Just high off the excitement, man.
We have Sova sending a recon dart out towards mid, not really finding anything because the Mountaineers are playing towards B side again, or A side. I mean, this map looks weird to me.
It's a funky one. I don't
Alligator
like
is quickly able to take off 1. Scorpion's able to take off another, leaving them with 3. Some of their team is still playing towards Cave, trying to see if they can play off their ults or maybe just get a couple picks out. Omen has their ult, so they're able to quickly take back Spike if they lose it.
Yeah, almost everybody has their ult except Viper. We could have some really interesting plays going on here.
We have KO trying to pop out, see if they can bait the enemy team, and they're quickly able to with some cheese and Kiwi getting the last final kills on the Mountaineers to take the 4th point. We're now up in both numbers and ults, and knowing...
Well, everyone has ults now.
Almost everyone, except for Viper.
Oh, she has hers now. Oh, shoot, I can't read.
It's okay.
Sorry,
it's okay. But knowing that we have those to our advantage, I wonder how our team is going to utilize those. I know that some cheese really doesn't like to use Reyna ult unless if it's like a last-minute situation where they absolutely have to. But unless if they want to go off and kind of play aggressive just to get some more points up the board, I don't know. It's kind of just tough to see. The enemy KO has ulted to get their team onto B site with Blood kind of holding in on the side. KO's about to push up, and they're quickly able to down them. Jet's able to take out Viper the clean up.
Are you kidding me, Suncheese? 3 kills! And none of them saw it coming.
It's almost over for KO.
If you get
and they're
this
about to push
no!
Jet
Suncheese!
No
Chill
effort
out!
whatsoever. Able to put the 5th point on the board for the Vandals. Absolutely well done.
He took that site almost by himself. That was crazy.
I was like, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't. Some cheese could just defend the whole site on his own. The rest of the Vandals could just sit on like B while they take A, and he's an absolutely stunning player to watch. He's really able to seize these tight opportunities where it seems like it's going to be close, but you know it is never close. He is always 2 steps ahead of his opponents. He's always thinking about where he can take an advantage and able to close up those rounds in a...
Dude, it never gets to his head. Yeah.
Oh, no, absolutely not. He has great mental. And he, honestly, it probably just comes from him being such a nice person.
He's just really cool. No, yeah, he's calm, cool, and collected. He's got a good, like, mental fortitude. You know.
Speaking of some cheese, he's quickly able to take out 2 that are playing towards their spawn. Kiwi able to take out a 3rd, leaving 2 left on the enemy team. Their enemy Reyna has ulted, but is quickly pushed by Kiwi. And the enemy KO is being pushed by some cheese. We think it might be close, but obviously it isn't. Scorpion able to take the cleanup and get the 6th point for the Vandals here.
That's amazing. And chat, if you guys could drop a follow, we're 4 away from 100 followers. Come on. Follow for some cheese, man.
See,
Those crazy plays.
You have the voice to do the shameless plugs.
I'm not. I have no shame. I want you to be part of my community. Come hang out with us, man. I want you to be a Vandal right here. If you hit that sub, you're a real Vandal. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Even if you don't go here.
Even if you, baby, I'll adopt you. Come on in. Come on in.
We have Kiwi immediately trying to play for mid with a KO knife Ditto. Kiwi's able to find 3 and find their position, and it looks like the Mountaineers haven't moved too much. We have a couple that are trying to play elbow. Once some cheese is quickly taken out by the enemy KO, leaving their strongest fighter down at the beginning of the round. How unfortunate. Gosh. We have the rest of the Mountaineers trying to play for B site here. Blood able to take one. Scorpion able to take another. But Chamber quickly taking out Blood, leaving 2 for the Vandals. There is a bit of a numbers difference, but not too much. Kiwi's able to take one out, hopefully trying to find another on this enemy KO here, who's playing just around the wall. And Chamber's playing in backside, able to back up if they need it, but they don't need to because Kiwi's able to take that final kill and give the Vandals their 7th point. It's now 7-3, round 11. We're seeing some great gameplay so far.
Amazing. I haven't seen as much from Kiwi this game, but Kiwi is always an incredible support.
They're finally kind of... Well, I guess I won't say finally because they always seem to be a very strong competitor in their previous games, but we're seeing actually a lot more activity compared to our usual games with Kiwi here. It's kind of interesting to see, but it's also nice to see them get some more kills on the board. Nice to see them play a bit more aggressive, get more comfortable, not only in their setup, but also with their team, just finding their, easy points that they can take advantage of. To help their team out just a little bit more. Now, Alligator is quickly able to take out Jet, and the Mountaineers are going to trade that kill for a Sheriff kill on Blood from the enemy KO. There's some quick combat going on towards the... that is the Defender side spawn. I'm not done. Nope, that's attacker spawn. But, whatever. What do I know? I'm bronzed. We have the enemy Reyna finally left in cave, but is quickly taken out by Scorpion, and the Vandals take an 8th point out of, so far. We are finally at the last round of the half. We are about to take 9-3, unless if I absolutely cursed it and we lose this round, which, I guess that's what I get for getting too cocky and calling the play too soon. But, it is what it is. We're still doing well economically. It seems like the Mountaineers are still doing pretty okay economically.
Can we hit tab real quick to get a look at that, all the kills? I don't know. Maybe they can do it next time.
You want to play? Let's play.
It's kind of strange. I know the enemies also... Yeah, so Jet bought an op, and Chamber is also ulting this round. So we have 2 ops on the enemy team here, but I guess that's not going to matter too much, as some cheese is able to take out enemy Omen. Kiwi's able to take out 2 on one of the oppers, and... What was it, KO, Omen?
Yeah, that was this KO.
And while I was distracted on those last few kills, the round is suddenly over. That is the end of the first half, with the Vandals taking it 9-3. We begin at round 13 here. I have some very high hopes for this half. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a very quick, easy sweep.
Knock on wood, but yeah.
I don't have any wood. I need a 2x4.
There's one
over here.
We should have a 2x4 mounted behind us that we can knock on.
The 2x4 of luck.
Ooh. Okay, guys. Chat. Mail into our P.O. box. We're not even that big.
I would tell everyone to sub, but we don't have the sub function yet. But when we do have the sub function, subscribe to us, and we will buy the 2x4 of luck to knock on wood every time we make a confident call out. We have the Vandals playing mid here already, seeming like they're kind of inching towards A, but deciding to change their minds and go towards B. We have one playing in mid window, who's quickly taken out by, I think it's Alligator. Enemy Omen was able to take out Kiwi here, and we have the enemy Chamber who's trying to play towards mid, trying to find some opportunities to just clean up. Blood is able to take out KO, which was trying to do something
I think he was trying to
back
rotate.
in spawn.
It's
Maybe.
very
I don't
interesting.
know. But, you know, you don't look, you get shot. That's how the game of Valorant really works here.
Yeah.
As we see that with Blood taking the final kill for the round and bringing us to 10-3.
Oh, shout out to freaking Loft Tech as our newest Vandal of the night.
We are 2 followers away from 100.
Can we call him Joes? Are the viewers be called Joes?
Is
What's
there
up,
copyright-
Joes?
Is there copyright troubles with that?
Hey, it's just my uncle. I don't know.
Wow.
It's just Joe. I don't
He's
know.
just Joe.
I didn't say it was Joe Vandal. It's just Joe.
He's just Joe.
Just Joe.
And we had some quick confrontation taken to mid with Sumchi's able to take out the enemy Omen and Blood able to take out the enemy KO who was trying to play towards I don't remember what the spikes are called now. I can't call them what they used to be called because it's not family friendly, but you know what it is. Anyways, I will tell you
they're just called
during our
spikes.
break after this game.
I'd love to hear.
Yeah. But
I'm trying not to make jokes right now. It's really hard, bro.
it seems like we're kind of just going for somewhat force. We have Sumchi's buying Vandal. But we still have Kiwi, who's playing Spectre. We see Chamber, who's playing Marshall for this round. And Blood, who also bought Vandal. So
Yeah, that'll
some
be
of us
really
are trying
good.
to play Economically. Some of us are just going in. We know we're going to play aggressive. We know we want to screw around. We want them to screw around and find out what we're capable of doing. Now, it seems like they have the most enemies planted towards A site here. And Kiwi's going to flash in. Quickly
great effective
have Blood
flash.
take down KO, and enemy Reyna is able to take down Kiwi. We have Blood sitting on A site. They're not sure where they're going to quite push yet. Alligator and Sumchi's are able to take out 2, leaving 1 that's scurrying towards A for some reason, and 1 who's quickly picked off from B site. It seems like they're going to kind of take advantage of that soon since they're playing around mid and B. Not even going for the plant, just tagging them in spawn, and Sumchi's with almost no effort at all, getting that last kill and bring it 12-3 for the Vandals. It
That's
is match
amazing.
point now, round 16. I'm sure I know exactly how this is going to go, but I'm going to pretend like I don't so I can give you an entertaining casting experience.
Oh, real shout out to Narnar back. Oh shoot, Nari Nar Nar, Nar back in the comments, and we got Fane Luna as well. Thanks for chatting, guys. But yeah, look at us at match point. I hate to say it, I didn't expect it to go this well, and I'm so thankful.
Really?
I'm
You
so
just
happy right
lost faith after we lost the first pistol round.
now. I heard no, it's because I heard Mary's is crazy.
Well, kind of, yes. But in terms of rank,
I guess not
we
on this
are
map.
ranked average, higher than them, I guess.
Oh shoot, I heard they were plat, and I was like, oh, we're gonna die.
Yes.
Oh,
but I think
great
we
shot by
have an
Kiwi.
ascendant average,
Okay,
which
okay.
is 1 rank above diamond. For
Okay.
your information. So Sumchi's has taken 2 kills. I've kind of lost track of what's going on right now, but it doesn't seem like it's important anyways. Alligator is going
Nothing
for the
matters.
plants on B site
Yeah.
with the rest of the team playing towards Hall, trying to run around, find Reyna, who's always trying to hide, thinking that
Always.
they can just
Oh, they just
run away.
sniped her. They
And,
just sniped her.
you know,
Kiwi
they don't even
with
need
the
to
last
care.
kill of
They
the
went
night.
on to knife the enemy Reyna, bringing it 13-3 and giving them the first point out of 3 games tonight. Absolutely wonderful. Breeze is always a very fun pick to watch our Vandals play. We've seen it in previous games. We're probably going to keep seeing it in the future. It's a map that we're really strong and confident at.
Absolutely. I mean, Sumchi's was insane with 28 kills on that map. Sumchi's knew every twist and turn of that map.
And I
Kiwi was
will
great,
say,
too.
that's incredibly impressive.
Oh, I
28-6.
think that's crazy. It's 6 deaths. That ratio. Somebody do some
So
math
far-
real quick. That's 100% fatality.
I'm
That's
pretty
crazy.
sure. I'm pretty sure the highest KDA that some cheese has had in a previous game was like 24 and maybe like 10 or something like that.
Yeah,
but
and best
this
econ
was
rating,
almost
too.
a clear sweep. Not as good of a game as it was against Guam, but we do see some faithful competitors. We're able to see some good gameplay, but obviously, as always, our Vandals are going to come out on top.
Absolutely, and as I always say, I'm really happy to see some pushback, and St. Mary's definitely gave us a really fun game. We had a lot of different plays going on that pushed our players to do better and adapt and really step up. So yeah, we'll be doing a 3-minute break here, so we will see you guys in 3 minutes. Please stick around, and then we'll kick off into the next game. We'll see ya. Welcome back, V-Dogs. We're
V-Dogs? Stop. we're gonna stop very quickly right there. Okay.
What's up, Joes? Yeah.
You know what? Joe's is nice. I like
funny.
Joe's.
That's like what's that YouTuber? Danny, he calls his fans
His fans Greg's. Yeah.
Greg's. We're the Joes, guys.
Yeah. And you know, I think that's a perfect community name.
Joes.
Because obviously our teams are called the Vandalizers.
Yeah.
Because
Follow
they
if you're a Joe.
absolutely vandalize every single game.
That's oh, yeah. Okay. All right, we're looking at the lineup here for our defenders for St. Mary's. Yeah, so we have a Raze. We'll have Killjoy, Jet, Omen, and Miss Scary Lady. So that's going to be pretty fun.
Miss Scary Lady? Do you not know your name?
Not going to lie, thought she was Reyna for a while. I thought they reworked Reyna's design. I was like, oh, I think in one of the streams I called her.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like,
oh,
gosh, you've
hell.
been calling her Reyna.
Guys,
like, that's
I'm
Fade.
sorry. I'm Spade?
Fade. Yeah, that's her
Fade.
name.
Spade, Fade, Made.
Fade. Like a
fade. Yeah.
like a
fade.
hair fade. I'm so good at describing stuff, guys. Anyways, we have a Raze, Brimstone,
Name
Phoenix
is
Sky,
Def Shovel.
and
Can we call her
Cypherpick.
Shovel?
Shovel?
I'm sorry, production just said her name is Def Shovel.
Death Shovel?
Definitely Shovel.
Yes.
It's Shovel for sure. Shovel's cracked.
Spade.
Yeah, so we've for our lineup we've got Sky, Cypher, get a Phoenix, and then we have Raze, and not Brimstone. Yes, Brimstone? No, not Brimstone. That's Mr. Blow Up Scottish Man.
No.
He needs to be wearing a kilt. Is it really Brimstone?
You got it right the first time.
I did get it right. Okay, I knew that. Who's the other big bearded white man? Breach.
Yeah.
And they're both.
They're both
be.
orange and male, so I guess that doesn't
And
really
white.
help.
And
Yeah.
they have a beard. And they, look like, they both are David Harbour in different forms. David Harbour 1 and 2. So I don't know what the designers were thinking.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Quick engagement on to B site. We have 2 picks already off on site with a third underway from Some Cheese.
Freaking bombed out
Already
here out back.
awful.
Oh, Jet jumps away because she's afraid.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
afraid, Jet.
They know they don't have a chance.
Pull
Jet is
up.
trying to play towards B while we
Pull
have
up,
the spike
Jet.
down. The entire team is going after
You're
Jet. They have
done,
no
baby.
chance.
You're done, Jet.
Oh.
Lay down. Vicky Sticky.
That was absolutely terrifying. They went in and they gave them no time to react.
Vicky Sticky got blickied.
Words were definitely just said. You guys can't see it, but I'm giving the camera that fourth wall stare.
The Jim Halpert stare.
That Jet was not living. Absolutely not.
They should not be allowed to live.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Put those dogs down.
Now we have most of our team playing B towards Hookah, with some of our team playing A short. We have Cypher, who's kind of stalling in the between the two, trying to see where they'll be useful. They have their trap set up, so they know if they have anyone flanked, they'll be able to take advantage of that later on. But for right now, it seems like our fight's mainly going to be focused towards A, with 1 in Heaven, 1 on site, and 1 playing towards CT. We might see some engagement from this Raze and KJ, who's on site, but Some Cheese is quickly able to take him out, obviously. I mean, no wonder. But Alligator wasn't ready for the Jet engagement, and Jet was quickly able to take him out. Blood was able to take out Fade, and Kiwi was able to take out Raze, which takes out everyone who was playing on A side. That's awesome. We have 2 more that's playing in Defender Spawn. Blood trying to see if they can do anything about that. But for right now, they're going to smoke them off, giving them more time to stall. But Omen is the last one alive, and there is no hope for them as Blood quickly takes them off and brings the Vandals up to 2-0.
Dadgum, that's pretty crazy, guys. You know what I was doing that whole time? I was trying to brainstorm another terrible joke because Jet died again. I was going to say Sticky, Vicky got Shadicky, like something disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate that. I was gonna. Put
You
that
gotta
in the
you gotta
back
think
burner.
of different. You gotta think of different
know.
ones for each one.
Shoot, yeah, no, I do. There's some that I can kind of come up with on the spot, but I mean, I've used up a lot in the other matches.
That's like they're just too good. Like
Some
we're running
cheese,
out of
that
things to
is.
say about our opponents here.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with some cheese puns here.
This guy's gonna dog out of hookah, out of window, onto A site. Not really gonna find anything, but we have some of the Mountaineers that are playing A, with one in tunnel, one playing towards elbow, one more playing in the back, and probably playing towards hall in a few minutes, or seconds rather. I don't know what I'm on. We have Kiwi going for the plant here, Brimstone approaching or just holding angles towards elbow, just preparing for any kind of engagement, but the Mountaineers are playing towards the back, and Blood is able to take one out, but is quickly taken out by
Vicky's
Jet.
sticky with the
Vicky-
revenge.
Kiwi's able to wallbang KJ.
Oh.
And Jet's able to take out Scorpion,
Vicky's
able
cracked.
to take out a third
Vicky's cracked.
on Alligator. Oh, but Cypher, Kiwi is able to take out Jet, bring us back up to 3-0, and win us our bonus, even though we didn't really play bonus, but that's okay. We still have credits. That's fine. It's 3-0 right now. The Mountaineers are not feeling great about themselves, I'm sure. Any comments about that last round, Summer?
No, but I did come up with a joke for some cheese that I'm gonna save. I just want you to think about. Remember, you just know. I'm sure you know your cheeses very well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Brie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one in the pocket for that one for a good play. Just wait.
We're waiting. We're waiting for the ace. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the rest of the team to stand back and just let some cheese absolutely dominate the map, vandalize the map, if you will. We have most of our team playing on A. Cheese quickly taking out KJ, leaving the Mountaineers with 4 players. We have some playing towards long. We have some towards defender spawn. It's not looking good as Phoenix takes out his molly, trying to stall them off for a bit longer. Oh!
Really
with the
utilize
spray
that
transfer.
smoked for.
Oh my
better.
god! Oh, I mean, I could be surprised, obviously, but I'm not. It's some cheese. I expect nothing less from the best, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's 4-0 now. While we are, I guess, waiting for this next round to kick off, our production staff would like to remind you that we are 2 followers away from
Only the
100
production
followers.
staff. Kaz doesn't want followers.
No, I don't care. I don't want you guys to be here. No, but if you could hit that funny heart button.
It's the reverse psychology. I would really hate it if you subscribed. I'd really hate that.
But if you could do us a favor, hit that silly little heart button to bring us up to 100
That
followers. We would
silly
all
little heart button.
greatly appreciate it.
If you're silly heart, hit that silly heart.
Oh, and Brem,
Mini
is
clip,
quickly
get out of
gonna
Or not
trying
mini
to
clip.
get people off site. It's not really gonna do much
Raise.
for them, or I guess it does because they gave them more time to plant. We still haven't planted, but we're still trying to play around. A Scorpion is getting down for the plant while we're waiting for one in heaven and one more in CT. It looks like a third is also playing heaven? No, they're playing. Where are they playing? I can't even see them on the map.
Well, they're on backside, and then we've got everybody else is on A.
Oh yeah, but it looks like the last 2 are playing heaven here with, I guess, Phoenix's location nowhere to be found. Blood, Scorpion's gonna quickly take out KJ, and Fade.
Oh, Blood.
Blood is quickly gonna take out
Finisher.
Fade to bring the Vandals up to 5-0.
And shout out Azura real fast.
So the little heart button has been hit. Azura, Suevo. I'm pretty sure I said that terribly wrong.
Yeah.
My terrible Spanish should not be excused. I grew up in Southern California.
Azura?
But thank you for the follow. We are
What
at
did you say?
99 followers. I said Suevo.
Oh. That's okay. No, the things I've said on
Pretty
here.
sure it's a hard C, but
It's
I'm
Cuervo.
not.
Azura Cuervo.
That's what I thought.
It's okay. It's okay. And I want to
Yeah.
clarify earlier. I said, "Oh no, mini clip." I meant, "Oh no," to our
Oh
raise.
no, he's gonna die.
Oh no, mini clip. I want mini clip. Nicely to be put down. Respectfully.
That is a really aggressive way to say that, I think.
I said respectfully.
Respectfully.
Respectfully obliterated out of this dimension. just a little bit. Anyways, yeah, so we have a timeout active.
Yeah, we're pretty
By
much
the
just stalling
defenders.
for time because, you know, the Mountaineers have timed out, kind of doing whatever. It seems like we're seeing some messages in game chat here.
They're
kind of
like,
just
"Hey, how
throwing
are
around.
you?"
They don't even need the full 50 seconds.
No.
So I wonder what they're planning. Whatever they are planning, that was probably
Oh my
not
God.
going to be
Wait.
enough to take on our Vandals.
What if they're plotting to like kill us or something?
They have a UAV on top of the school right now. That's what's going on. Some lovely
UAV?
team bonding
What's a
from
UAV?
Blood and Cheese here once again.
What's a UAV? What did you say?
A UAV.
I've got your trail.
It's a COD special. It's like the little. It's like an airstrike.
Oh shoot, I had the PS2. I was playing that Ratatouille.
Ah,
Oh,
that makes
Kiwi
sense.
with the great kill on side.
Scorpion and Kiwi able to take out the first two off the Mountaineers. They do have numbers, but I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Exactly
And I'm probably jinxing the team by saying that, but it's okay.
We're
The
knocking on
Mountaineers-
imaginary wood.
Yeah, but you know, it would be okay. The Mountaineers could use some points on the board. Why not?
One enemy
We'll give it to
remaining.
him. That's what I say.
But
We'll give it to
unfortunately,
him.
that might not happen with Alligator
Ooh.
quickly taking out a couple, the last two
Look
for
at
the
that, man.
end of the round. That's 6-0 now. Absolutely brutal game going on so far. I have no complaints. I have nothing impressive to say.
No,
Honestly,
impressive.
I don't even need to say anything. I
want a
could
full
just sit
speech.
back on this couch, get all comfy, and just watch our Vandals kick some ass.
Period. Can I see some dogs in the chat? Oh my gosh. I do love the shoutcasting couch.
Yes. Can't call it.
I know.
I call it the casting corner because we're kind of in a corner. We're kind of back here in the corner of the room. You know, we're enjoying ourselves, and it has a ring to it. You know, the other thing also has a ring to it, but
You
like
know,
we
you
can't
just keep that
say
shout in
that
front of
for the
Cass.
sake of our viewers here.
Ooh,
Kiwi
Kiwi.
able to quickly take out two.
Those are some great
But the enemy KJ
headshots.
taking out some cheese, leaving it 3-4 or 4-3 rather.
I want a knife kill from Q.
Oh, and enemy Omen able to take out Sky, but we quickly respond with Blood taking out KJ.
Blood!
But Blood wasn't ready
Beautiful.
and was quickly popped
Little
by
cocky there. Should have had
Vicky
their gun
Sticky.
out.
And the enemy Omen taking out Kiwi, leaving our team 1-2. But it's no problem
Through
for
the
Alligator,
window.
who's able to take out Omen through the
Fantastic.
window seal and is quickly... Wait.
Go!
Oh, wait,
Run
no,
it
they were
back.
using their ult.
Comes
It's
in
fine.
clutch.
They have location. They have the upper hand. They weren't able to get any damage out. It's still a full health fight, but it might not matter.
Jazz.
Oh!
Good shot from Vicky. I have to give that to her for that back and forth.
You
She
know
was
what?
really
Maybe it was
doing some
intentional.
good peeking. Yeah. Oh, they let.
Because,
they
like,
let Vicky
yeah, I
get
was
one.
like, what? Why did he stop moving? What is going on?
He let that because he felt bad that like there was so many like silly little Vicky jokes.
Oh,
I was
of
making.
course.
He was like,
Of
poor
course.
Vicky probably is like, oh, stop.
But I
don't
also
like those
did see
jokes."
some failed opportunity for some bait there. You know, he did have his wall. He did have his molly. He did have time to go run away and go grab Spike and plant.
That is a really good point. And he was trying to just get that kill.
But, you know,
Must have been really confident that he
like
could.
I said,
That's okay.
they can afford to be nice for just a couple rounds. Now Jet's gonna try and peek out, but find all of the Vandals, or all but one. Blood, who's pushing B long, but is quickly taken out by
Spike
Jet.
down,
We have the rest of them playing window, quickly taking out. I'm saying quickly a lot this stream. I just realized that.
I used to say we've got or
We've got.
it's so bad. It's
You
gonna
gotta
happen
quickly
when
counter.
I do play-by-play again.
But we have Sky trying to take out the enemy Sky. Oh, no, that was Fade. That's my bad. We have
Fade,
Cheese able to
shovel.
take out KJ, who's sitting on site. We have one more in B long, but we also have one more who's kind of holding them. Jet wasn't able to take him as
Vicky
quickly,
is
taking two.
Crazy today.
Oh, we're
Or on this round.
They're finally answering the call. The very aggressive call.
Vicky,
They're able to
that
take
was
out
crazy.
4
Vicky, that was nasty.
and give the Mountaineers a second point. I
gotta give that to
fairly
Vicky.
surprised. They've had some really good rounds.
I might be becoming a fan of Vicky, honestly. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
If I see a good thing, I can't deny it.
You traitor.
hey, I still love my Joes. Let's go, Joes. Hey, one more Joe hit the heart. And,
Did we? Are we at 100?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are almost at 100 though. I mean, if you're just watching, come on. And after that, I will stop like
99.
farming for like likes. You know, I'm just
We just need
so
to hit
desperate.
we just need to hit the funny number.
I'm just begging, please. Don't make me beg.
Now we have most of the Vandals playing towards kind of split, actually, with some that are kind of peeking towards A short, finding some success with Scorpion taking out the enemy Fade and some Cheese taking out the enemy Raze. We have the other two that were playing towards B rotate back to A site, and the rest of the Mountaineers are going to try and catch up, with one playing near but not all the way at Heaven yet, one approaching what looks like flank, and one more playing flank from short. Jet trying to see if they can find some success playing from this angle. They're able to find 2 kills
Vicky.
from 2 that were playing very close to each other here.
Yeah, they kept trying to flash Vicky and couldn't get her.
Yeah.
She knows how to run
But
Jet.
we were able, Suncheese was able to take out the last 2 for the 4K for this round. Absolutely brilliant. I should sound more excited, but I also need to save my voice strength. And also, honestly, I don't need to get too excited. I'm sure you guys know what to expect. I have a lot of confidence in this team. You know, I did also tell Cheese to stall for a few rounds. We are looking for the 30K this round.
30K? Yeah, I think we can definitely get that 70K.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
we can
no, absolutely. Maybe
definitely-
110K.
No way. Oh!
Oh.
Jet!
Jet
Off the
trying
bat,
to,
just
Raze,
popping out on
throwing
us.
a grenade into B-Long, trying to find some success, but with none taken. We have Raze still trying to play in Garden, and the enemy Raze just
He flashes some cheese.
no chance against some cheese here. Jet's quickly able to take out Scorpion, who's playing near Garden.
Vicky knifed Scorpion. That's nasty.
Oh, that was beautiful. At the same time, the KG died, though. Sumcheese was able to find a kill with his ult, bringing the player count 2-2-1. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart there. Alligator's planting in. Kiwi's coming back to defend. We have her setting up some traps to find out for flank. Well, Omen tries to figure out what he can do here. It looks like he's going to be rotating through defender spawn. Hopefully he's able to find some success with that.
Yeah, checking showers is a good idea. I feel like that's a very common rotation. Yeah, but I think backside will also be a very interesting way to get back on here.
But maybe it might not do anything at all.
They're
deciding whether or not they want to play this, but they're not moving. They know they only have so much time before the spike detonates.
I think they're just
and it's
wait.
not going to mean anything with our Vandals running off of A site to save their guns, and Omen, for some reason, just sitting there.
The save. I mean, considering who's left on the team, I don't think it's almost not worth going in because you're probably going to get gunned down, especially when they already have control of that site.
You know
Having
what?
control of
That's
that
true.
site,
Yeah.
that one can be kind of hard to take back sometimes, just because of where you can position the spike and guard it from. I mean, there's definitely some worse sites to take back where they're almost impossible.
Yeah, and you know, maybe they needed the econ, maybe they needed to save. Wayne, can you press tab for us real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that earlier. Yeah, 15 kills from Vicky, 13 from some.
Yeah,
Vicky's
so the
crazy.
Mountaineers are dirt broke right now, so it makes sense that Omen was trying to save, but even then, they still have to buy, and they don't have a lot of creds left. Meanwhile, the Vandals economically are doing pretty well, obviously winning round to round, over and over again, like it's absolutely nothing. Now, Phoenix is able to quickly pull out that Molly. We have the enemy Fade ult disabling our audio here, and Fade's able to find one, I'm pretty sure, from Garden, but Kiwi's quickly able to respond and take them out. We have the Vandals pushing up on the A, Alligator holding off, finding one on Jet. We have another one from Scorpion on KJ. And then we have the enemy Raze trying to play into Hookah, but obviously not going to be able to find anything in these next few moments as Scorpion from Hall takes Raze out, bringing us up to 9 to, I wonder if they want to just have a repeat of the last game, maybe
They
they want to
Yeah.
throw this around, give them the 9-3, and then just absolutely take everything back. Or they're not going to waste any time. We're going to see our Vandals absolutely whoop. We have Brim ult, which is going to come in much handy if necessary, but probably not. And Phoenix ult, which is going to allow him to play aggressively at the end of this half.
1,000,000,000%. No, did you see that kill though when Alligator jumped out the window and just immediately
got
that shot? Amazing.
That was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I will say like the Vandals are doing amazing, but I have seen them get a little lazy a couple times. Just you know, they've got some room to kind of hang. I've seen them run out with knives or like not picking corners where they should have. So I do hope that we can still really stay alert and.
But it is understandable.
I mean, we're not gonna
they can let their guard down. They're not going up a very
know.
tough opponent.
I mean, but you still, no matter what. I mean.
Well, I mean, maybe
keep
I'll
on.
take that back. We
just
are
saying
down numbers here, kind of, with KJ playing Heaven, Alligator playing from Showers, trying to see if they can kick KJ out. Miniclip is able to find a kill on the enemy Kiwi, but Blood is able to respond by taking out Jet. The enemy Raze is able to find an ult kill on Alligator. Oh, and able to take out Blood very quickly. The Mountaineers are able to defuse and take this round 9-3, creating almost a repeat of what we saw last game.
Absolutely. And yeah, no, the only reason I say like, oh, we're lacking a little bit is I just think we've lost a few like kills.
Some missed opportunities.
Yeah, and I just love to see some good plays. I just want to see some good plays. That's all I'm saying with
Absolutely.
that. Yeah, we could be getting some even more wild moments. But yeah, we are so far ahead here that I'm definitely not worried about us losing by any means.
But now we have the Vandals playing Defenders, a role that we are very good at playing, and a role that we're actually kind of set up for pretty well. You know, Cypher's traps can really hold down a site, as Sentinels are kind of built to do. You know, Sky is really going to be able to help Phoenix or Raze get into sight with her flash, or maybe even Phoenix is just going to take the reins. We always see Sumcheese kind of taking a very versatile multi-tool duelist who's kind of just able to go in and do whatever the fuck they want. Assertive was the word I was looking for, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's very on the ball with it. And I would say we are slightly better defenders than attackers. With that being said, as the season has progressed, and with their earlier games in training before season kickoff, they definitely have really come together as attackers and done a lot better recently,
Absolutely.
which is really great to see as we're going into the season. Really good attacking strategies are going off. We've just been clicking.
Oh, and we have the enemy Raze that was trying to throw a grenade into Hookah, but with no luck. But Raze was quickly able to find a kill on someone who I just forgot. I wasn't paying attention enough. But we have Blood pushing in the window, forcing out
Oh, he's just chasing down.
the KJ, who's able to get a kill on Kiwi. The KJ is the only Mountaineer left alive. They're running towards A site, hoping that they can quickly find the plant. But it baits back towards B.
Yeah,
but Brim was holding towards B. He was ready. He was
They
prepared.
rotated
He
back.
knew that something sneaky like that was going to happen. We have Sky going out for the flash, and Brim
Great
going
kill.
out for the kill through tube, bringing us to 10-3. How wonderful for the first pistol round.
It was a really good pistol round.
Yeah.
And
Also, production, can we get a chat back on screen?
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I apologize.
We have been playing on this map a lot. I think this is one of our stronger maps we've played before. So seeing us dominate it so well just goes to show how much, just how well our team's been doing.
But also how far we've refined our skill on this map. I remember the first game that I was casting, we did play on Bind. And you know, it was a relatively easy game. Obviously, it was no competition.
Obviously.
But the way that we've kind of just cleaned up a few of our plays, just made sure that we're really able to take advantage of every opportunity given to us here, is absolutely beautiful. Now, Sumcheese is quickly able to find two out of the smoke, out of Cubby on the enemy Jet and Omen. One more. on the enemy
Some
Fade,
cheese,
and
3
Blood able to
kills.
take the last one on the enemy KJ, bringing us up to 11-3.
Wow.
Very quick round. Obviously, no effort, no skill required. Just some pure fun
skill.
times from the
Light
Vandals
work, no
here.
reaction. Yeah, some cheese really destroyed them. You know, like
That was
Bree.
the punt.
yeah,
That was good.
Really destroyed them.
I gotta
you
give
know.
you every Valorant match that we do. I gotta give you a cheese, and you gotta make a joke out of it. I think that's what we're gonna start doing.
I wanted to do that. I was thinking about doing a cheese joke or just joke about like one of the players every time.
Oh,
I love
that's some
that they're
quick
just
confrontation.
meeting
Some
them
cheese
outside
was
of the
only able to
base.
find Raze on the enemy team, but we were quickly taken out. I think 3 of us are down now with only the Alligator and I'm pretty Blood who's playing Brimstone. I knew that. Yeah.
We just jumped off site. We pushed to meet them. Really interesting strategy here.
Phoenix using their molly to heal for a bit, while the Mountaineers rotate towards A. They're not exactly sure what's going on, but as they notice that they're planting, they know immediately to run off and go and get those kills. Now the Mountaineers do have numbers in this situation, but that might not matter too much. It seems like Brim is planting the smoke, throws out his stim. We're able to quickly rush on the site, and though Phoenix takes some bullets, he's still alive, still pushing strong. We have Brim that's trying to play U-Haul, but finds nothing. And unfortunately, Vicky was able to take out Alligator, who, I mean, only had 5 hit points left anyway. It's not that big of a deal.
With that said, that was a really, really good use. No, we didn't win that round, but the use of the controller on that round, just throwing down smokes and just jumping right off of that balcony into those smokes to try and see if you could hide in those pockets and take out the defenders since they were posted up. That's a really good play. That's a really good play. We have to give that to them.
And something I enjoy about the Vandals is that even if they know that they're at a disadvantage in a fight, they're still able to play like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, they're still playing like nothing is going wrong.
No, absolutely not. And it's awesome to see kind of not how how confident they are going into certain fights.
They're collected.
Yeah. Raze is using their ult, but
Great kill from Blood.
they find nothing with it as Blood
mid-air.
is quickly able to take him out. Sumchi's able to find 2. Blood able to find 3, and for the great chance! Blood is able to take the 3rd kill, finish out the round, bring us up to 12-4.
Oh, quick peek shot!
So
Yeah, we got the mid-air
good.
shot on Raze and popping off and backing everybody else up and taking him out by himself.
Vandal mental.
Yes.
Correct production game. Or I guess they.
Let's bring him Blood to the St. Mary's team.
Blood is covering the map with his enemy's blood.
Okay, okay. I like that.
A cheesy joke, if you will.
A really cheesy
We have the Mountaineers kind of running around. We have some that are planted towards B, some that are planted towards A. Not really sure what to expect, but some cheese knows what to expect, which is why they were able to quickly take out the enemy jet. But Phoenix doesn't check this corner and gets pumped in the back by... I'm going to shut up for a few seconds.
Yeah, he did get shot out the corner. You know, Amelia would have gone to town with that going off about corners. She has that in the past.
And while Kiwi is able to take off one, the Mountaineers are quickly able to respond with KJ cleaning up on the Omen, leaving us at 2-3. It's a tough fight now. We're not sure how things are going to turn out this round. But the Vandals obviously cannot slack off. This is the last round, probably, of our game. And while the enemy Fade is able to take off Sky, the enemy KJ is also able to take off Blood, giving them their 5th point in the game. Unfortunately, the Vandals will not seize their first opportunity to take match point, but it's okay. They still have 7 more.
Yeah, 7 more. Yeah, we have 7 tries. Round 18. We are still seeing St. Mary's pushing back despite everything, which is impressive. They're still reaching for points and scrounging to get them where they can.
Now, I wonder what Omen's doing. He's bought in full shield and some of his abilities. Oh, and there. He's bought a gun. That's good. He was just, I guess, figuring out what the play
game.
was. You know,
Knife game. I love a final knife game. I will say it's toxic, and I love to see it.
but we see our Mountaineers trying to play towards mid here. Some Cheese quickly able to find two with Scorpion able to come and take Some Cheese's back while he's reloading. Jet was able to find one on Cheese, but Alligator and Kiwi were able to find one on Race and Jet, bringing us to 13-5 and closing out our game against Mount St. Mary's.
Good game,
that
Mountaineers.
Was beautiful, obviously, but what could I have expected? You know, I talked to Cheese in the Discord server before these games. He always knows to look ahead on our enemies to see what exactly we're going to be up against. And as soon as he saw their lineup, he was like, yeah, it's going to be another 2-0 game. Absolutely. But something I really admire about our Vandals is just their sheer amount of confidence and willpower, grit, and mental that they bring to the table here. And they're able to shine in even the worst of situations over and over again.
No, I agree. That is some very good analysis. Yeah, we've had a really good season, and Some Cheese taking some time to really take a look at the opponents is a really good IGL leader. Just making sure we know we're not going in blind. And those assessments are really going to be what's helping us stay ahead here, or at least know what we're up against so we can adapt and overcome. But we will be taking a minute break. We are going to be interviewing one of the members of the team. So if you guys want to stay tuned while we set that up, we will see you guys in just a moment. Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? We are back here with Blood. Welcome in, Blood. How are you feeling?
Good. We just won 2-0. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Heck yeah. Here, pop your pop your mic up right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're killing it. Me, I always throw my mic like on my chin. Like, hey guys, can you move that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But dude, you killed it. I'm really, really happy to see how you guys played today.
Yeah.
So you guys had looked in a little bit into St. Mary's before you came in.
Yeah, we knew their ranks. We knew they were a little lower than us, and it's just, yeah, it wasn't much of a challenge, but we're excited that they pushed us a little more than Guam did. That's for sure. Yeah.
They definitely. Guam was a bit of a sweep, and as I was saying when I was casting, but yeah, I was really happy to see them pushing back a little bit and kind of giving you guys some opportunities to really. Kind of congeal.
They were
more
adapting
as a team.
to us, yeah. Their jet especially. She really was started.
Vicky was crazy.
Yeah.
She was crazy. Speaking of crazy, you had some crazy kills. You had some crazy plays.
At one point, KJ was on top of box. I sprayed her and I just flicked, and the last bullet hit, and I like screamed over there.
Dude, I was screaming because you got the freaking raise midair.
The bullet came out of nowhere. Yeah, it was
Dude,
crazy.
You were trigger happy spray down. That was insane. Would you say that was your favorite play of the game?
That was my favorite. I would really like to shout out our captain now. Some cheese.
Cheese.
Always, giving good calls.
Absolutely.
Carrying the game.
Yeah. What would you say that's one of your most comfortable maps? The one you just played
Bind? I actually Breeze is my favorite map.
Breeze
I like playing Viper, but they don't like to go B when I play Viper, so
I get you.
Just throw my orb to sit there all map. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that was super, super good. And then, yeah, you guys will be back. Oh, when's your bye week?
Our bye week? I
Do you
don't
have a
know,
bye week?
actually. I think we do, but it's
Okay.
probably a few weeks out. I know next week we're playing another team that was 2-0 already, so
Oh, they're 2-0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it'll be more of
Yeah,
a
They should be on our level. So
competition. That'll be super fun. I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see what you guys do. So yeah, we will be back next week. Please stay tuned, and here we'll do a little handshake. I think it'll be fun. There we go. Thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. We'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.